Hello, welcome to the Eric P Show. It's took a while, but I'm finally here, so I hope everybody's going to enjoy this. Before I start, I'd just like to give a big shout out to my friend Frank. He's undergoing reconstructive pile surgery today, so good luck, Frank. I'll be hoping all for the best with you in hospital there. I'll try and visit you this week, Frank, and I'll bring some grapes or oranges. I think oranges would probably be best under the circumstance. Right, well, welcome everybody. I hope you're all going to be regular viewers. For the start of the show, I'm going to be doing something called Eric's Letters. Now, this is like a little bit of an agony aunt page. I've got a local website and people write into me with various problems. When there's nobody else who can help them, they turn to me, Eric, and I sort all the problems out for them. So if you ever come across a website called Uncle Eric, then that's me. So enjoy the rest of the show, and don't forget to stick around till the end, because it's really good, this. In fact, it's cracking. Hello, welcome to Eric's Letters. I'll give everybody a different name just to make it a little bit more anonymous for you. Right, we'll start with the first letter. This is from well, he's not called Dave. We'll just call him Dave. We got a letter in. Okay, I'll read it out now to you. Please, Eric, I need your help. I have nobody else left to turn to. Not a problem, Dave. You just come to me. Right. I've had a really, really bad month. My life is terrible. It's just been one bad thing after another. Right, okay, that's terrible. Sorry to hear that, Dave. Right. I'd had an absolute rotten weekend. Everything's just been awful. And then after that, I had Monday. So it was like my first day back at work. That's never a good thing, Dave. Right, okay. So Monday morning, I kissed my wife, got in my car, and decided to go to work. I stopped off for a newspaper, and then when I got back in the car and tried starting it, it wouldn't start. The bloody battery was flat. Ooh, that's a terrible thing, that, Dave. That's bad, that. Right. My brother, who'd been staying with me, like I said, his wife had kicked him out, but he used to be a mechanic. So I thought, instead of calling up the garage, I'd just get him to come and give me a jump start with his leads out of his boot. So I decided to walk home and speak to him. Right. So I walked home. It took me about 15 minutes. I walked up to the front door. I opened it. And I was shocked, totally shocked and devastated. I looked in the living room and there was my brother in a compromising situation with my wife. My life just didn't seem living at this point. I didn't know what to do. Right, okay, well, you've come to Uncle Eric and I'll sort your problems out for you. Right, the first thing you need to do is have a good check of your alternator. If your alternator's in good working order, then that'll be your battery. So you just need to buy a new battery. But in future, you should look at changing your battery every 2 years, because batteries do often go, and you'll find that this will get rid of your problems. I hope everything else sorts itself out for you. Good luck, Dave, and I'm sure everything will perk up. So keep your chin up. I hope this helped you. If you've got any more problems, you just write to me and I'll help you out with them as well. Okay, cheers, Dave. Right, I'll just read the next letter out. This one's from Doreen. I'm calling her Doreen. She's not called Doreen, that's a made-up name. We'll just call her Doreen. Okay, I'm ready to read it. Dear Eric, I need your help. Well, that's what I'm here for, not a problem. I've been getting bullied at work by my manager. He's been absolutely awful to me. Oh, that sounds bad, that, Doreen. Anyway, after about a month of this, I got sick of it and I decided to have a bit of a practical joke. So I went to the chemist and I bought myself 6 packets of laxatives. Oh, I think I know where this is going, Doreen. Right, let's read the rest of this. All day I made my boss coffees and I kept slipping the laxatives into his coffee. He drank them all day. He had about 30 cups of coffee. Oh, that sounds a lot, that, Doreen. Anyway, to cut a long story short, he died. I think this is a bit serious, this, Doreen. I'm not sure you should be sharing this. Right, well, I'll carry on reading anyway. Okay. Let's have a look. I don't know what to do, Eric. I'm really worried. I think I'm going to do time for this, Eric. I'm really going to do time. Right, well, Doreen, to be honest, I think you are going to do time. I can't see you getting away with this one, especially after showing it on here. My first advice would be to get a really good solicitor. I mean, a really good solicitor, because you're really going to need a solicitor here, Doreen. I think you're going to be away for quite a while. Well, good luck anyway, Doreen. I can see you needing it, to be honest. They will probably find out. So, like I said, just make sure it's a really, really good solicitor. And hopefully you'll be out soon. Good luck, Doreen, and all the best. And when you do get released, any other problems, you just write to me. Right. Well, I think I sorted a few problems out there. Well, when you've got great wisdom, it's best to share it with people. Right, well, the next part of the show, I'm going to be doing something called the Darwin Awards. And I'm just going to pick one of them, which is, what it is, you see, is every year people die in strange, unusual ways caused by the person that actually dies. Now it doesn't sound exactly funny, but it's better to go out, in a blaze of glory than die in your sleep, isn't it? So I just thought that these were rather humorous in their own sort of peculiar way. So I've just picked the best one that I like. So enjoy the next segment, and here it is. Enjoy. Right, this is the Darwin Awards, and this is my pick. So this is Eric's pick. This gentleman was called Michael, and this happened in 2004. But he received the award in 2007, which was the Darwin Award. Apparently, he was addicted to enemas, and he had a bit of an alcohol problem. So what he used to do was he used to drink it, but he used to drink it in an unusual way, including, a tube. So apparently in 2004, he had 3 litres of sherry, and his body couldn't really process it with where he jammed that sherry. So it was 3 litres. So on the next morning he was found dead. So that's an awful way to go. I know I certainly wouldn't want to go drinking with him. Probably involve handstands and a funnel, so I wouldn't really like to go drinking with him. And I certainly wouldn't invite him wine testing. So that's Michael. 2007 was the award, and 2004, he did the deed. So bottoms up, as they say. Yeah, so that was that one. I'll try and cover a different Darwin Award each week, but I particularly like this one. So I hope you agree with me with my pick there, because there is quite a few to choose from. And, right, well, that was the Darwin Award for this week. Or should I call it my Eric Award for this week? Right, so on to the next segment. It's been cracking so far, I think you'll agree. And hopefully I've not bored you yet and you're still hanging around. So, right, next part of the show. Cracking. Yep. This part of the show is called Eric's Bits. This bit's just miscellaneous, really. I can just do whatever I feel like doing each week. So today, what I'm going to go for is a little bit of interaction with you, my audience. So, right, the first question, or should I say like a little poll to fill in at the bottom in the comments. Imagine you've got a 5-star hotel and you can spend the night with anybody out of these two. You've got Pamela Anderson. Remember, this is in the peak of Baywatch years. This is when she's at her prime. Or you've got that Ilaniak, or something that sounds like that. Remember, she was in Under Siege 2 and she popped out of the cake. With that fat bloke that wears a corset and a bit of a Brilla pad hairdo. What's he called now? Steven Seagal. Steven Seagal, that's it. And the other one is for our more female audience. You've got the choice between Hugh Grant or Brad Pitt. So that's Pamela Anderson or Ilaniak, if that's how you pronounce the name. And the other one is between Hugh Grant and Brad Pitt. Remember, you can spend the night with either one of these. So just put in the comments which one you'd pick. For me, it'd be that Ilaniak. That's who I'd go for. Remember, this isn't a prize. I can't offer this to anybody. I have no means of phoning any of these. Certainly not anymore. Not since the police got involved. So I definitely can't phone Pamela Anderson or anybody like that. So remember, I'm not promising that I can give you this as a prize. This is literally just for the comments at the bottom. Right. Right, what else was I going to say? Right, well, like I said, this is going to be like a miscellaneous part of the show each week. I could turn up bouncing around on a space opera or naked or doing windmills or a bit of break dancing. Really, anything can happen in this part of the show. It probably won't, but it can. Right, so I'd like to thank everybody for watching, and I'll see you in the next show. Okay, right, bye. Or should I say just goodbye, really? But I've enjoyed doing this show. So hopefully you'll felt the same way. See you next time. Bye.